The story of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. A long time ago, God created a beautiful garden called Eden. It was a paradise filled with lush trees, colorful flowers, and rivers flowing with crystal clear water. In this perfect place, God placed Adam and Eve, the first man and woman. They were surrounded by beauty, peace, and everything they could ever need. God gave them one important instruction. You may eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for if you do, you will surely die. Adam and Eve happily obeyed and enjoyed their time in the garden, walking with God and caring for the animals. One day, a cunning serpent approached Eve. It whispered, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve replied, "We may eat from the trees, but God told us not to eat from the tree in the middle of the garden or even touch it, or we will die." The serpent smiled slyly and said, "You won't die. God knows that if you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like him, knowing good and evil." Eve looked at the fruit. It was beautiful and tempting. She thought, "Why not? It looks delicious, and it could make me wise." So she picked the fruit and ate it. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. Suddenly their eyes were opened. They realized they were naked and felt ashamed. They quickly sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. Later they heard God walking in the garden and hid among the trees. God called out, "Adam, where are you?" Adam answered, "I heard you and was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Did you eat from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam said, "The woman you put here with me. She gave me the fruit, and I ate it." Eve added, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." God was saddened by their disobedience. He told the serpent, "You are cursed and will crawl on your belly forever." To Adam and Eve, he said, "Life will now be hard. You will work the land, feel pain, and one day return to the dust from which you were made." But even in their punishment, God showed mercy. He made clothes for them and promised a Savior who would one day defeat evil. Then he sent them out of the garden, placing an angel with a flaming sword to guard the way to the tree of life. Even though they had disobeyed, God's love for Adam and Eve never faded, a reminder of his grace and promise of redemption.